Hi everyone, I am so excited to talk you about one of the Netflix original series Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone being released in April 2022. This web series got my attention while I was searching for quality shows to watch, and I was fortunate to discover it during my search. I am impressed. Shadow and Bone is based on the best selling fantasy novels by Leigh Bardugo. The story begins in a place called Ravka, Russia. This is where we met Alina and Won, two childhood best friends who are not serving in the army together. Their country has been thrown in hope by something called the shadow fold, which is essentially the wall of darkness filled with horrifying creatures. Things get complicated for the two friends when Elena discovers that she has very unique magical ability to summon light that could potentially unite the country. After an unexpected turn of events, she finds herself in a position of great importance, leading to her separation from Maul. She is then sent to a palace to learn how to control and harness her newborn powers. The story features a captivating antagonist whose identity remains a mystery until later in the plot, adding an extra layer of intrigue and suspense to the narrative. At first, I was apprehensive that this subplot might seem disjointed from the rest of the story, but as the narrative progressed, it became seamlessly integrated, enhancing the overall depth and richness of the plot. The current season of the story seems to be laying the groundwork for an entirely new, exciting storyline which holds great promise for future seasons, provided that the current season performs well with the audiences. It is difficult for me to imagine this show performing poorly, as I believe it has the potential to become a huge hit among viewers, regardless of whether they have read the books or not. Now let's dive into some of the characters, starting with Elena and Won, who both come from the same orphanage. Right from the start, it is evident that Elena and Won share a close bond, and the chemistry between the actors is visible and authentic. Their likable personalities make it easy for viewers to root for them and become invested in their story. The mysterious General Kirkan, whose magical power to summon and control shadows is just as extraordinary as Elena. The General Kirgan is a character whose true nature becomes more apparent as the series progresses, making him all the more intriguing and uncanny. I have to say, I cannot imagine more ideal casting for this character than Ben Dornes. He is absolutely spot on the role. Feels like it was made for him, and you can just tell how much he is enjoying it. Overall, the casting in the series is remarkably strong, with the actors fitting their respective roles seamlessly and portraying their characters with authenticity and depth. The natural dynamics between the various group of characters further enhance the believability of the story's world. Even die-hard fans of the novels are likely to be pleased with how well the characters are portrayed in the series. While the trailer and photos generated excitement, the actors' performance truly shine, and their enthusiasm for their roles is infectious, making it easy to fall in love with them. Moving on, I would like to highlight three other standout characters from the series, all of whom originate from the six of Crowe's novels. The group of cunning and resourceful thieves hails from a different part of the world and includes the charismatic leader Cos along with Jasper and Nige, both of whom are equally captivating in their own right. If I had to choose, Cos would like be one of my favorite characters in the series. Whether you are reading the books or watching the show, the trio of Cos, Jasper, and Inez are an absolutely blast to follow. With their heist-centered storyline, offers a refreshingly playful and mischievous contrast to the rest of the series. Whenever the show switches focus to this group, it feels like you are watching a thrilling heist movie unfold, and all three characters exude on effortless coolness and a deadly edge that's impossible not to admire. However, despite their cunning and dangerous nature, Cos, Jasper, and Inez are also incredibly entertaining and often inject humor in the series, particularly when they are attempting to pull one of their elaborate schemes. The show's creators truly did an exceptional job bringing these characters to life, perfectly capturing the essence of their personalities and bringing their unique quirks and skills to the forefront. What's more, seeing the world of shadow and bone through their eyes offers a refreshing and exciting new perspective, adding even more depth and richness to the already complex universe. The world of shadow and bone is a fascinating blend of historical inspiration and magical creativity, with Ravka serving as the primary setting for the story. Despite the Russian inspired silliness present in the books, the show toned it down significantly, which I found to be a welcome change. The magic system in the story is quite intriguing with characters like Kurgan who can manipulate shadows and Alina who can manipulate light, and the scenes where their powers are showcased are often quite intense. It's a relief that the show didn't water down the darker aspect of the magic systems into a light-hearted, family-friendly version. And I was impressed with how effectively they portrayed. The show's visual effects are so well done that it is easy to see why the people in the story's world view Grisha with suspicious and fear. For instance, who can manipulate the human body and can do more than just heal. They have the power to control a person's thought and feelings or even cause death through a heart attack or other means. In conclusion, there is so much more to say about Shadow and Bone, but I highly recommend watching this series with your friends. Overall, I was incredibly impressed with Shadow and Bone as it managed to excel in multiple areas, from the storytelling and visuals to the logistics, or bringing a high fantasy series of life. It is no small feat to create such a cohesive and engaging world, but the Shadow source succeeds admirably. While most of the characters in Shadow and Bone were well developed and engaging, there were a couple of who felt underdeveloped, although they are likely to become more significant in the story, particularly for book readers who are familiar with Six of Crows. In comparison to the other plot lines, it appears that Nina and Matthias' storyline is less captivating and their dialogue feels somewhat lagging in polish. The final two episodes were exceptionally well crafted and had the perfect blend of darkness and intrigue. As I told earlier, the common belief is that the books are typically superior to their screen adaptations. However, I firmly believe that Shadow and Bone is one of the exceptions to this rule. In my opinion, there is no question that is adoption of Shadow and Bone surpasses the original book series. I am excited for all of you to watch this show and believe that many of you will find it highly enjoyable. If you are a fan of movies, TV series, and books, I encourage you to subscribe and engage with me in the comments. I believe you will enjoy the content on my channel, so go ahead and hit the red subscribe button and make it grey. As for my final rating, I must say that I thoroughly enjoyed Shadow and Bone and was pleasantly surprised by how much it captivated me. It provided ample entertainment and even some pleasant surprises. I eagerly anticipate what they have in store for the next season. Considering all of these factors, I am awarding season 1 a rating 8 out of 10. Even I didn't expect to rate it this highly going into the show. That concludes my review. Thank you. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you found this video enjoyable. Please let me know in the comments if you are a fan of Leigh Bardugo's work, especially Shadow and Bone, or if you are simply interested in watching this series because you enjoy the fantasy genre. I would love to hear your thoughts, so please feel free to leave a comment below. If you are watching this video at a later time and have already seen the show, I still encourage you to share your opinion in the comments. However, please be mindful of spoilers and include a warning before diving into more specific commentary. I want to reiterate that I appreciate all of you and thank you for watching this video until the end. If you enjoyed this content, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it, and subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so you can stay up to date on future videos. Additionally, if you'd like to connect with me on social media, all the links can be found in the description box below. Thank you again. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in my next video. Thank you all. Bye.